Brumel's dream. I had my reasons, I have heard them call to me. As soon as I was old enough, my fate was with the angry sea. Down by the water's edge, she weighs anchor, Leviathan of Scapa Flow. The Jutland Strait, like God foreboding what comes this day, I just don't know. I am dreaming, I am drowning, I am calling far away. Let my blood spill for a reason. Iron ships have sailed today, have sailed away. Down by the water's edge, she weighs anchor, Leviathan up Scapa Flow. The Jutland Strait, like God foreboding what comes this day, I just don't know. I am dreaming, I am drowning, I am calling far away. Let my blood spill for a reason. Iron ships have sailed today, have sailed away. Like Brumel's dream, we had our reasons. I have heard them call to me. As soon as I was old enough, my fate was with the angry sea. Bugles flare out, calls attention. Battle stations at 5 miles. Lines of steel they call prevention. Unknown fears and nervous smiles. I am dreaming, I am drowning, I am calling far away. Let my blood flow for a reason. Iron ships have sailed today, iron ships have sailed today, iron ships have sailed today, have sailed away. dreamy bottle is passed around, now empty. A stream of consciousness we talk for hours. Your chosen dream that they call the land of plenty is temporary faults like thunderbolts and showers. The radio played endless shallow love songs. My thoughts return to all I've never said. It's hard to be a man of different levels. 10,000 mutants coursed within his head. And I have never, oh, I have never written a song for you. That much is true. This one's for you. This one's for you. Yes, the drippy bottle is passed around, now empty. A stream of consciousness we talk for hours. Your chosen dream that they call the land of plenty has temporary faults like thunderbolts and showers. The radio still played its mindless love songs, but my thoughts return to all I've never said. It's hard to be a man of different levels. 10,000 mutant thoughts within his head. And I have never, oh, I have never written a song for you. That much is true. This one's for you. just a battle for the man. And so we go round to the sound of picking my feet off the ground. The prophet called, sit yourself down and listen to me. Just listen to me. Just listen. Follow me. I need fixing in company when I'm alone. Juicy dreams beyond all reason, every clone to play a part. This is not a battle, it's an art. So we go round to the sound, picking my feet off the ground. The prophet called, sit yourself down and listen to me. Just listen to me. She brings him flowers, the ill-gotten gain. Horace Hibbs, the boot boy, celebrates the pain. The major's down unfurls. Still pissing on the world. Messiah Jones. Rising from the ashes of another brief encounter, I came across two lovers hand in hand. They didn't give a second glance, the gaze was for each other. I watched them pass me by across the sand. The image was just momentary, but desperate in my agonies. I wish that at that moment I too could feel understood, like lovers on a beach. We're always out of reach, and I find myself fall short, and then I know that I'm in love with being in love. Well, my life's a helter-skelter, though you always gave me shelter. You knew just when to pick me up and put me down. And Catherine wheels and ethereals couldn't say it any closer. I'm simply missing you, though you're not around. Like lovers on a beach, we're always out of reach, and I find myself fall short, and then I know. Like lovers on a beach, out of touch and out of reach. Yes, we find ourselves fall short, and then we know that we're in love with being loved. wave falling, the waves ever calling, but the breakers still on the rocks, and like we, so the sea, the wave falling, yes, the wave ever calling, but the breakers still on the rocks, and like we, so the sea, the waves storming, the wave ever forming, but the breakers still on the rocks, and like we, so the sea.
Take this kiss upon the brow, and imparting from you, take this kiss, thus much let me vow, and impart you on a will, take this kiss, thus much that my days have been a dream, you on a will, take this kiss, thus much that my days have been a dream, in a night or in a day, in a vision my days are, is it therefore the less gone, in a vision my days are, all that we see is therefore the less gone, is but a dream, all that we see is therefore the less gone, is but a dream. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow, you are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream.
Cauldron of changes, feather on the bone, circle of eternity, hole in the stone. We are the old people, we are the new people, we are the same people, wiser than before. Cauldron of changes, feather on the bone, circle of eternity, hole in the stone. We are the old people, we are the new people, we are the same people, wiser than before. Cauldron of changes, feather on the bone, circle of eternity, hole in the stone. We are the old people, we are the new people, we are the same people, wiser than before.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here for evermore. And the silken sad uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now to still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, 'tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. Sir, said I, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping, tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word Lenore. Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping, somewhere louder than before. Surely, said I, surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what there is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, nor a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mine of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Through my crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marvelled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as nevermore. But the raven sitting lonely on the placid bust spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing further then he uttered, nor a feather then he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master, whom a merciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of never, nevermore. But the raven still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er she shall press, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee respite, respite, and nepenthe from the memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff, this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Quaff the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent, or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore. Is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quaff the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aidenn, if shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels name Lenore. Quaff the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign imparting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quaff the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadows on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.
She haunts me still, the season grey. Fingers taunt the window pane. An opened book, read yesterday. Set the mood, claim this flame. Strive for a memory, tear at her essence. Loved her once, past shattered dreams of kindled souls. The new renaissance, brief the time just thoughts redeem. I never thought that I could write a song of love for you. Lies we tried, a genocide, and can it still be true? All I want is you. Belinda's snowing, Belinda's going, gone to ground. Will-o'-the-wisp, oblivion shade, casual sex without a love of safe meridians and lonely days, a sea of faces, local pub. She haunts me still, the season grey. Fingers taunt the window pane. An opened book, read yesterday. Set the mood and claim this flame. I never thought that I could write a song of love for you. Lies we tried, a genocide, and can it still be true? Belinda snowing all around. Belinda's going, gone to ground. And I want it to be real, as I try and wake the dead in the arms of another lover, remembering what was said and dead, buried long ago. Cauldron of changes, feather on the bone, circle of eternity, hole in the stone. We are the old people, we are the new people, we are the same people, wiser than before. Cauldron of changes, feather on the bone, circle of eternity, hole in the stone. We are the old people, we are the new people, we are the same people, wiser than before. Cauldron of changes, feather on the bone, circle of eternity, hole in the stone. We are the old people, we are the new people, we are the same people, wiser than before.